Yes, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce stops Joseph Park in the 11th round. It was a beautiful left hook when it fit into the body, came upstairs, isn't it? Boxing, man, it's a simple sport, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It was a good fight. I went to the event and we basically the person who bought them, the tickets we bought them for like 46 quid, but I think because it didn't sell out, did it? So they moved everyone up closer to the ring. So we were like in seats where you should have been paying me 200 quid. So happy days. But yeah, it was a good fight. I mean, we're close to the ring. Um, what's it called? It was good seeing it live. And what's his name? Joyce. He's massive, isn't he? He's a big heavyweight, man. He's a unit, man. People behind me saying, this woman's like, oh my god, he's a unit. He's massive. Do you know what I mean? He's got a lot of fans, man. Joyce, man. Everyone's behind him, innit? It was a good fight. I was disappointed Parker a bit, you know what I mean? Because the way he was talking pre-fight, saying he might stop Joe Joyce. He's gonna be landing big punches. You know what I mean? He was really confident. Andy Lee was pretty confident. I mean, he was saying that he could if Joe does everything right. It could be like Kazagi versus what's his face, Lacey, but that didn't happen, did it? But like I said, I'm disappointed in Parker a bit. He landed some good punches, but he was just tired, wasn't he might probably come in too big. He was tired, man, and he lost the fight. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's going to be a mental battle as well, and I feel like Parker's got the heart. You know what I mean? But sometimes his mentality is not there, and I feel like he mentally checked out. But I think that's to do with Joyce, the amount of pressure he put on him, the punches are landing. When big punches are landing, it's going to demoralize. I feel like he got demoralized. And I think he didn't check out, but I think he got demoralized and he still had the heart. I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't chuck the towel in. I thought they were going to chuck the towel in. Watching it live, I was like, by like 7 or 8, I'm thinking, bloody hell, they're going to chuck the towel in surely here. Parker's taking a bit of a beating, isn't he? But, Parker's got the heart. That's one thing. But like I said, sometimes his mentality is not right. But, he was throwing back in there. But, I think it's the tiredness. He got tired too early. Like, I think after the second round, he was tired, like I said. But that's what Joyce does to you, man. You got to be able to fight on the back foot, you know what I mean? I'm surprised he didn't train the fight on the back foot, angles, turning, like Usyk did against him, you know what I mean? Use your speed, you know what I mean, instead of trying to knock him out. But they were adamant, they're going to try, land the big shots and see if he can take him. And he took him and he came forward, That's why he's the juggernaut. But, like I said, I'm a bit disappointed in Parker, but he'll come back again. Like I said, Chisora had so many losses and he still came back, you know what I mean? Parker will come back again. He's only 30. At the end of the day, he can be world champion again because he's got to think of it this way. He keeps getting experience, keeps improving. By 35, most of these guys are going to be gone, aren't they? Fury, Joshua, maybe Usyk, will be gone. He'll be there ready. So every dog has his day, man. I remember Michael Bisping in UFC, man. I mean, I never thought he would win a world title, but eventually he had his time. He lost a lot of times, but he got in position and he took his chance in it. Do you know what I mean? So I think Parker's chance will come again. He's just got to keep improving and keep getting better. Do you know what I mean? And same with Andy Lee, they've got to look at this fight and see where he went wrong. And, it is what it is, man. But Joyce, man, he's going to be a tough man to beat. He keeps pushing forward. It's going to be hard for anyone to beat. Him, obviously, Usyk, I think he's in line to fight him next. But that'll be a tough fight for Joyce because Usyk, he's got the speed, man. He's got the angles, do you know what I mean? But and he's already beat him, hasn't he, in World Series. But it's only 5 rounds, so he's got 12 rounds, and to break Usyk down. So he's got a chance, you know what I mean? He's got a chance. But we'll see. We'll see what happens, innit?